Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Cherika Brown. Of course, we're on another episode of Cherika Be Talking because I be talking. And on today's episode, we're going to talk about the hot topic that y'all probably see across all platforms all the time on taking a woman on a coffee date. And my short and sweet answer is I would not accept a coffee date. And I know I've seen so many different perspectives and viewpoints on this particular topic. And me and my mama was just talking about this actually because she was saying that it was a topic on the radio station. Personally, just like a man don't like wasting his money, I don't like wasting my time. So before I accept a coffee date, we can have a in-person conversation when we first meet each other, or if we meet in a different way, like we meet online, we can hop on the phone. And trust me, after an hour or so phone call or conversation, we probably won't even make it to no date anyways. So I don't, just like you're not a fan of wasting your money, I'm not a fan of wasting my time. And personally, I don't take myself on coffee dates. I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm not 70 years old. So I can count on one hand how many times last year I probably even got some drunk coffee. So I'm not going on a date on something that I don't even do for myself. So if a man cannot come into my life and do for me what I already do for myself as a single woman, we already aren't compatible anyways. And I don't have time for a man that, focuses too much on greed or money and worrying about if somebody is trying to work their one or get a free meal out of them. One thing we all have to do every single day is eat. So I'm going to eat regardless, whether a man is in my life or not, taking me on a date or not. And if I'm being honest, I get irritated when I'm around a man that I don't like. So I could not go and sit down at a dinner table and really eat with a man that I am not interested in. The whole time I'm going to be annoyed and I'm going to be ready to go. So yeah, I'm not accepting anything just because people online is telling me that I should accept it, or, oh, it's just a first date. There are plenty other things that you can do to, take me out on a first date. Honestly, it's not even about it being low effort. It's not even knowing me. Like I said, I don't even drink coffee. So why would you take me on a coffee date? And I eat every single day. So am I supposed to go on a coffee date with you and then say, oh, well, our coffee is over and I'm starting to get hungry, so I got to go and get me some food real quick? Like, come on now. Y'all don't even make sense with y'all trying to make it seem like y'all are so humble. In my opinion, I am the most humble person when it comes to dating, like, because I had an example of true love with my parents, like starting from the bottom with each other and working their way up. So I understand if a man money ain't all the way right yet. I'm not judging a person off of that. I can work with the man, but also I'm the type of person when dating a man, his first birthday spent with me or whatever, he's going to get a nice gift. So it's like I'm a giver and I come from a family of givers, and the last thing we're thinking about is feeding people. We feed people all the time. We give away oxtails and turkey wings. Like, my mama give away big dinners. My mama pack up food and just give it out to people. So a man taking me on a date and spending a little money is the last thing that I expect a man that wants to pursue me to be complaining about, or making it seem like it's such a hassle. If you're out here serial dating, you must don't have discernment anyways, because it shouldn't take a million different girls to take on a date and spend some money for you to find the one. You don't have to do all of that, and different women require different things. Maybe you could take old girl over there on a coffee date, but don't come over here thinking you can take me on a coffee date. And it has nothing to do with, oh, I'm too good for that. But I don't like that. That's not what I enjoy, and I like to eat. And if I like you and you like me, that shouldn't be a problem with us going out and, having that company with each other and getting to know each other more. I don't understand why certain things are even a topic in our generation. But then when I think about how much people value money, and people are so used to being used because men are always trying to go after women that are not in their like compatibility, like they're out of their zone or out of their league. Men are always trying to go for women out of their league, so they're constantly worried about if someone genuinely likes them. But if you like who likes you, that wouldn't be a concern. You wouldn't have to worry about like thinking, oh, I only spent $3 on her, so even if she using me, like, she can't be using me. Like, y'all need to be more secure in your choices. If I go and date a man that makes 10 times what I make, I'm not considering, I'm not going to hold back on his gift or hold back on what I do for him because I want to make sure that he really likes me for me. I'm confident in who I am, and I feel like I can pull any man that I like. I feel like men who like me, I like them back. Men who don't like me, I wouldn't like them either. And because I'm secure in my choice in men, I don't have to calculate what I do for a man that I claim to love or claim to like. I don't have to think about it, because even if that person leave my life, I'm not going to regret what I did for them, because at the time it's what I genuinely wanted to do for the person. And when y'all think about it like that and stop thinking about everybody trying to hit a lick or trying to get over on you, you'll see that it's not that deep and it's not that serious. I do have a genuine question. Like, when y'all do go on the coffee date, do y'all supposed to go and get your own food afterwards, or do y'all not eat? Do y'all fast for the rest of the day? Like, what's the point of the coffee date? Who made coffee a date? Because culturally, it's not even fitting. As a Black American person, I didn't even grow up with people just drinking coffee. People didn't start drinking coffee for real until we got to college, and it was for aesthetic. And now they drink it when we're older because it's like something that people get hooked on more with age. You had a few people that would drink coffee at a young age, but it was such an old person thing to do. Like how people laugh at me for drinking Pepsis and Dr. Pepper's. Like, you drink the old people drinks. That's something like coffee. Culturally, coffee was not just a thing. Like, we didn't just have communion over coffee. We even drank sweet tea more than we drink coffee. So where did the whole idea of coffee dates become a thing? Because if I'm being honest, it sounds like y'all got it from another racial group of people, and y'all don't let their arguments spill over to our community, and it's really not fitting. And any girl out there that's trying to beat yourself up or think about if you should be accepting of a coffee date, just ask yourself, do you take yourself on coffee dates, and how often do you just go and enjoy coffee? Is that something you truly enjoy? If it is, okay, cool. That may be a good date for you. But if not, you ain't got to accept that. And you don't want to fake accept something with a man and then y'all be moving forward and he start doing things for you that you don't like, but you never spoke up in the beginning anyway. So he thinking you like something that you really not okay with. There's somebody out there for everybody, and don't make yourself seem difficult, or trust me, you are easy to love, easier than you think. The person that is for you will accept every part about you, including what other people may think is difficult. And shout out to my sister Buki, because she texts me that too. She texts me that any man would be lucky to marry me. And she told me that any man will be willing to accept any part of me, even the parts that people may deem as controlling or manipulative and other things as well. So shout out to Buki for that. But come on, y'all. Don't let these people on the internet try to change your mind and change who you know, who you are, to your core. Before I settle, I will be single. As much as I know God created us for love, and I truly want love, and I want genuine love, I am not about to regret what I chose to settle for in my life just for the sake of making a man feel good, or making society feel good, or people feel good. You don't have to accept things that people are trying to make you feel like you're a bad person for not being in agreement with, or acting like they don't. Let people try to humble you. The only person that can test me or humble me is God. No man can do that. But I hope this message helps somebody. And y'all know we got to do our verse of the day. And our verse of the day comes from 1 Thessalonians 3:13. May he strengthen your hearts so that you will be blameless and holy in the presence of our God and Father when our Lord Jesus comes with all his holy ones. Here it is. So this was Paul's prayer for believers to be strengthened in love and holiness, so their hearts are firm, blameless, and holy before God when Jesus returns, ready to stand with all his saints, emphasizing that love and purity are essential for facing God's judgment with joy. This basically highlights that God's work of making believers grow in agape love leads directly to spiritual stability and unblameable conduct at Christ's second coming. So make sure y'all go check out that verse of today. And I hope this message helps somebody and give y'all a little more clarity. Y'all know I'll be back because I be talking. Peace.